Good evening, September 11th, 2016. Just got off the Skype horn with Joe. Fun evening, like as usual. And we've been talking about his planned visits over here and stuff like that. Part of the conversation is, well, first of all, I've been trying to get this thing charged most of the evening. I don't know if I got a bit of dirt in one of the contacts as it goes in the plug, but it weren't charging up. I've took it out, blown it, put it, and anyway it's charged up. But part of it got talking about 9/11. Obviously 15 years ago today, two planes hit Twin Towers. In American time it was 0846, the American airline flight 11 hit the North Tower. Then at 9:03, United Airlines flight 175 hit the South Tower. I was going to say disaster. Let's be honest here, it wasn't disaster. It was an attack. And the reason I was talking to Joe about this, because I wanted to do a video blog. 9/11, where were you? Actually, quite interesting where I was. I was at a medical for a job. I was joining a company at that time called Bachelors, which is located in Worksop. It's a food factory. They do the OXO cubes, the super noodle packs, cooking sauces and stuff like that. But part of it is, before you're employed there, you have to go for a medical. I went there on like an 8-week contract, and it turned into about 18 months. It was a shame that they couldn't keep me on permanent, but they just couldn't. So I'm in this medical. I had to be there about 1:30 UK time. We're about 5 hours ahead of US time. So went for this medical. Usual start of the medical. The check sheet, have you had hepatitis? You know, the usual medical tick, 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 tick type of thing. Then the occupational health person was wanting to do an eye test. Take your glasses off. I said, well, if I take my glasses off, I'm blind as a bat. Well, try to read this. I think, obviously, I could read the top line. Second one, I could just... Third one, no chance. Put the glasses on. Started reading. And we sort of stood there chatting, and she had a small radio on. And it broke in with this plane had hit a tower. That's what I heard. A plane had hit a tower. I went, oh dear. He says, well, I says, it's just been on radio, planes hit a tower. Oh, okay. Immediate reaction is the Eiffel Tower, Blackpool Tower. Of course, I just heard the word tower. You know, hope everybody's all right. Oh, it's Eiffel Tower. The French aren't going to be very happy, you know. National Historical Monument, Blackpool Tower, you know, oh, crikey, you know. You know, it's season for holidays, you know, nobody's got hurt or anything like that. Anyway, sort of left it there, carried on with the, you know, questions, asking questions, stuff like that she was asking me. I think I had to do a urine test, you know, to check for proteins and stuff like that, so I did that. Came back in, and just after 2 o'clock came this announcement that at 14:05 we got a report that a plane's hit another tower. I went, what? And while I'm listening to this, she's starting the blood pressure test. You know, with the cuff on, expanding it up. I says, something wrong here. I said, they just said after 2 o'clock time the plane's hit. I says, we heard that about a quarter an hour ago. And she said, yeah. Says, hang on, I'll go and turn the radio up a bit. So she went to turn it up. Now, I don't know, I don't think it was BBC, I think it was one of the local radios, stations. So there seems to be some confusion here. We've had a report that a plane hit a tower at quarter, but then we've had another report just after 2 o'clock, a plane's hit a tower. She said, and it says it's in New York, it's the Twin Towers. Now, I know about the Twin Towers, financial centre of the world, big multinational companies, etc. have their offices there. Plus some government stuff, and some foreign countries have their business offices there. So we just sat there listening, and then it sort of come up, oh, there's been 2 planes hit both towers, one north and one the south tower. We sort of looked at each other and went, something strange about that. And we're listening there, and then I suddenly looked down and I said, excuse me, but my hand's beginning to turn a bit blue. Because I still got this cuff inflated on my arm. So she undid it. Started moving my hand, getting the feeling back in my hand. And we sat there. We didn't do any other medical stuff. Listening to the reports. Because even the news bloke, so the disc jockey, if you like, sounded a bit confused. He says, we're trying to get confirmation on this. He says, something exotic. He says, we're trying to get confirmation on this and stuff like that. Sat there for about 5-10 minutes. Because music were playing, then they were coming back. Yes, it's definitely 2 planes hit both towers, etc. After she looked at her watch and went, oh, I've got another medical to do. I went, oh, well, what about? Says, well, the only other test to do is your hearing. It's just quite obvious your hearing's okay. So I left. Got home about 2:55 in the afternoon. Came on, first the job I did was switch the TV on. News channel, Sky News. Saw the flames and the smoke. Bits of paper, burning paper falling down. I thought, go and put the kettle on. So I went through to put the kettle. And I remembered something, it's like, oh my God. So I thought, what's that? Rush back in. Just as I rushed back in, you could see, I think it was the south tower. Yeah, the south tower collapsed first. Falling to the ground. You know, we've all seen the pictures, the great big plumes of dust. I stood basically, if I can zoom, behind the chair there, watching this. The dog's sort of looking at me, because I had a dog at that time, looking at me and like, what's up with him? Type of thing. But I'm watching this. Must have stood there about 10-15 minutes. Went in, put kettle back on. Finally made me drink. Came in here, put it down on here. Like that. Just as I put it down, I turned round. And you saw the second tower go. I just stood here and went, oh. I looked at the towers. I don't know the height of it. I don't know how many flights, how many stories, flights, whatever you want to call them. And I thought, there's no way has everybody got out of there. No way is the people from above where the planes hit got out of there. I thought to myself, I did actually think to myself, why didn't they get helicopters out onto the roofs, try to evacuate people? I don't know if it was possible. I don't know the structure of the Twin Towers. Well, I thought, no way. So obviously sat here watching news all afternoon. Then the news reports came in about the third plane hitting the Pentagon, and then the fourth plane I think was heading towards the White House, but the passengers basically roused up and managed to crash the plane before it hit the White House and stuff. But it was quite interesting. In some respects, it was a bit surreal. I'm going for this this new job, and in the background, all this history that's changed the world. Let's be honest here. History that's changed the world was happening. So that is my sort of experience of 9/11. Since then, there's been conspiracy theories. On these big things, you always get conspiracy theories. Are the conspiracy theories correct? Don't know. Don't think so. Don't know. But like I says, it was just this unreality, if you like. That's the only way I can put it. Unreality. Here I am, starting a new job, going for a medical. I've been already told I got the job if I pass the medical. Going to come home, have something nice to eat, have a drink and stuff before starting at work the following week. And all this history begins to unfold. First, audibly, then when I got home, visually. So I just thought I'd mention where I was when 9/11 happened. So with that, the only other thing I've got to say is next Saturday there will be a video blog put up, and it will be called the Tony and Joe channel. Because Joe's finally coming over. He should be here on Saturdays. Coming over on the Wednesday, but he'll be here finally on the Saturday. So that'll be a fun few days. We'll either get on like a house on fire, or after a few days we'll be killing each other. I don't think it'll be that. I think we'll get like a house on fire. But it's going to be a fun trip over. It's going to be a fun time out by all. Okie doke, with that I'll leave it. I'll upload this before going to bed and speak again anon. Bye for now.